Have you ever felt like the main course at a mosquito picnic, while your friends remain completely untouched? You frantically swat and slap at invisible diners, convinced there's a sign, "Free all-you-can-eat buffet here." It's not just your imagination. Some people truly are mosquito magnets, attracted with an almost supernatural pull. But the reason isn't simple. It's a cocktail of genetics, chemistry, and behavior. Before we dive in, let's swat away persistent myths. Maybe someone told you it's because you have sweet blood. Mosquitoes can't taste your blood until after they've bitten. Another theory: dark clothing makes you a target. Color helps, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. Eating bananas? Garlic? Science finds little concrete evidence for these dietary claims. The truth is more intricate. Mosquitoes are sophisticated hunters. It's the female mosquito seeking blood to develop eggs, a determined mother-to-be. She uses a multi-sensory strategy: sight, smell, thermal detection, sometimes from up to 50 meters away. You're broadcasting signals, carbon dioxide, body odor, heat. Learn these signals and you can start to jam the frequency, and finally enjoy a peaceful evening outdoors. Learn these signals, and you can start to jam the frequency, and finally enjoy a peaceful evening outdoors. Let's dig deeper, starting with your personal mosquito perfume. Your personal mosquito perfume. Your body is a chemical factory, constantly producing a unique aroma. This personal scent, a complex blend of more than 400 different compounds, is the single most important factor for a hungry mosquito. It wafts off your skin and creates an invisible cloud around you, a fragrant invitation that mosquitoes find impossible to ignore. They can detect this scent from dozens of feet away, using it as their primary guidance system. This is why some people are swarmed while others nearby are left alone. It's not about being cleaner or dirtier. It's about the specific chemical composition of your personal bouquet. The star ingredient in this odorous cocktail is carbon dioxide. Every time you exhale, you release a plume of carbon dioxide that mosquitoes can detect with uncanny precision. They use specialized organs called maxillary palps. They follow this trail of gas like a breadcrumb path, leading them straight to the source: you. People who exhale more carbon dioxide, larger individuals, those who are exercising, or pregnant women, are naturally more appealing. They are essentially shouting their location to every mosquito in the vicinity. This is the first and broadest signal, the one that tells a mosquito, "Hey, a living, breathing animal is over here." Once the carbon dioxide has drawn them closer, mosquitoes switch to a more refined sense of smell to pick out the finer details. They are particularly attracted to certain chemicals present on your skin and in your sweat, such as lactic acid, ammonia, uric acid. If you've just finished a workout, your skin is covered in these delectable compounds, making you a 5-star meal. It's also about the bustling ecosystem of bacteria living on your skin. They metabolize sweat into aromatic byproducts. The specific species you host can dramatically alter your scent profile, making you more or less attractive. This explains why mosquitoes often prefer biting feet and ankles. Those areas host a robust, fragrant bacterial community. As a mosquito follows your trail of carbon dioxide and skin odor, it gets closer and closer. At this point, another sense kicks in: vision. Mosquitoes don't see in high-definition color like we do, but they are very good at spotting movement and contrast. This is where the old advice about clothing color comes into play. A person wearing dark colors like black, navy blue, or red stands out, especially at dusk when mosquitoes are most active. You become a distinct moving silhouette, an easy-to-spot target against the lighter background of the sky or foliage. Wearing lighter colors like white, khaki, or pastels helps you blend in, making you a less obvious visual target. But a mosquito's hunt is not complete with just sight and smell. As it closes in within a few feet, it deploys heat-seeking sensors. Mosquitoes can detect the thermal radiation, body heat, that you constantly emit. They see you not just as a shape, but as a warm, glowing beacon of life. This is why you might feel a mosquito buzzing around your head before it lands. It's making a final thermal scan. It's looking for the best spot to land where the blood is close to the surface. People with a higher resting metabolic rate, or those warm from activity, will literally glow brighter on a mosquito's thermal radar. This multi-sensory integration is what makes the female mosquito such an effective hunter. She doesn't rely on a single cue. First, she smells your carbon dioxide from a distance. Then she uses sight and finally heat to pinpoint you. That tells her the general direction, then becomes increasingly selective as she narrows in. Within a few feet, she uses thermal sensors to pinpoint the exact patch of skin. Think of it from the mosquito's perspective, a high-stakes, highly refined hunt. Beyond the primary attractants, beyond scent, heat, and movement, scientific studies have uncovered some surprising factors. One of the most debated and fascinating is blood type. Several studies suggest mosquitoes have a preference. Type O, nearly twice as many bites as Type A. Type B falls in the middle. About 85% of people are secretors. They secrete blood-type chemicals through their skin. Mosquitoes prefer secretors over non-secretors regardless of type. Another curious finding, alcohol, what you drink, can matter. A small study found one 12-ounce beer made people significantly more attractive to mosquitoes. Scientists aren't entirely sure why. Possible reasons: ethanol excreted in sweat or a slight rise in body temperature. So enjoying a beer can make you more attractive at a party. This adds another layer to the complex puzzle of mosquito attraction. Pregnancy is another major factor. Pregnant women attract about twice as many mosquitoes as non-pregnant women. During late pregnancy, women exhale about 21% more carbon dioxide. Their body temperature is also on average a little over a degree warmer. It's a perfect storm of attractants, an unfortunate side effect of metabolic changes. Finally, there's the genetic component, the true X factor. Scientists believe up to 85% of susceptibility may be hardwired into your DNA. Your genes dictate the chemicals you produce, the bacteria on your skin, and your baseline metabolic rate. So if you've always felt like a mosquito magnet, you can blame your parents. Now that you understand what makes you a glowing, fragrant target, you can take steps to make yourself less appealing. The goal is to become invisible to a mosquito's senses. The most effective way is to use a good insect repellent. Repellents don't kill mosquitoes, they mask your scent or block their receptors so they can't smell you. Look for products with proven active ingredients: DEET, picaridin, oil of lemon eucalyptus. Your choice of wardrobe matters. Opt for light colors like whites, beiges, and pastels. Wear loose-fitting, long-sleeve shirts and long pants to create a barrier. This physical barrier keeps them from reaching your skin. Some clothing is pre-treated with permethrin or can be treated. An added layer of defense. Also be mindful of peak mosquito hours at dawn and dusk. Mosquitoes need standing water to lay eggs, even a bottle cap full will do. Regularly empty water from plant saucers, bird baths, gutters, and old tires. Denying them breeding sites reduces local populations over time. Using fans on your patio both disperses CO2 plumes and physically blows weak flyers away. In the end, avoiding bites is about a multi-pronged defense. Mask your scent, become visually indistinct, create barriers, and manage your environment. While you can't change your genetics, you can change how detectable you are. Understand the science, take control, and finally enjoy warm summer evenings without being the guest of honor at a mosquito feast.